What's up, guys? It's your boy No Chill Chat. Check it in, and just got a quick little video. Nothing too crazy going on today. I've just been getting a lot of questions about my wheels, so I know a lot of people are always kind of when they're getting their wheels built, they don't know what fitment, what setup they want to do, how it's gonna look, things like that. But I'm gonna give you the details on my wheels, so I don't have to keep repeating myself. And if you want to do the same setup, here's the recipe. Here you go. So what we'll do is we'll start with the front. We'll just start here. With the front wheel setup, I have a 20 by 9.5 inch 3-piece Forgiato wheel. My wheel choice was the Forgiato FV.1. I have the step lip on the front and the rear. That's why you kind of see that indentation. I want to say it's a 2-inch lip, 2.5 inch lip on the front. I also have the back barrel on the back side. It's powder coated black. I got black hardware as well. So that's a 20 by 9.5 step lip. And the offset is a plus 39. You can play with those numbers if you want the wheel to be a little more aggressive to come out, if you want the wheel to sit a little bit further in. It also depends on how wide you want your wheel. I had to definitely make sure that it cleared my big brake upgrade from Barrell. The tires, I tried to go with a 275, 35, 20. That didn't work, so I ended up going with a 255, 30, 20. I probably could have went to maybe a 245 just to stretch the tire a little bit more, but 255, 30, 20 fits just fine. Little rubbing depending on, if your car bottoms out, it may rub the fender liner some, but for the most part, no issues whatsoever. So that's the front, and then we'll get to the rear. Of course, the rear is a little more complicated. The rear is a 20 by 11. Same thing with the step lip. If it's a 7-inch step lip, rear powder coated, black hardware. Clears my big brake upgrade. And typically, you're not going to get a lip this big on your F-body with a standard rear end. You can get maybe about a 3-inch lip, 3 and some change, and that's about as big as you're gonna get. If you would like to have a lip this size, you're gonna have to get your rear end shortened. So your entire rear end comes a standard length, and you pretty much have to take off, you have to cut it and put everything back on it, and that's gonna give you that shortened rear end setup here that you see. My rear end was built by Quick Performance. I called them. I let them know that, hey, all the provisions that are on my vehicle with full suspension, I do have ABS. I do have the e-brake. I let them know I have a torque arm. You just kind of let them know your whole setup for your car. Everybody doesn't have ABS. Everybody doesn't have a torque arm. Everybody doesn't have an e-brake. Some people have suspension components they want to keep, some don't. The biggest thing is that you have to measure because you have the bump stops. Some people don't have bump stops because they cut them out. Some people do. You can go further with this lip if you want to do a mini tub kit, which you got to cut out the wheel well on the car, and then it weld another one in, and it kind of takes the place of the inner wheel well to give you even more room. So if you want to do maybe a 9-inch lip, you'd probably have to put a mini tub kit on your car. The tire I'm running in the rear is a Toyo Proxy, and it is a 305/30/20. So that's kind of the fitment you get right there. The inner fender well is rolled. I have coilovers, and that's what gives me that stance, but still gives me a little motion, a little movement there. Not too much, but, I have the coilovers pretty stiff in the rear so that I'm not bottoming out. And even if it does, it still doesn't rub the tire. Because like I said, it's under here, it's rolled, and you can get a little roller wheel for that. If you don't know what your measurements are, or, what the perfect offset you want, you can go on Amazon. They have some wheels that you can get, like an offset tool, a wheel offset tool that you can kind of Google. There's 2 different ones you can get. And actually, I think there's like 3 you can get. But you can bolt it up to your hub, and you can actually like measure, and it'll has the little numbers on there so that you actually can see, what wheel size you're trying to put on it, what offset. But you also have to give it a little load and lower the car so that you can actually see, what's actually the perfect fitment. So it may change if you have the car up in the air and you lay it on the ground and realize that, the offset's too aggressive or the offset is too weak, and your setup or the idea in your head is not going to work like you want it. But I'm also going to put all my measurements and everything for my wheels inside the description, so that you always have something to go look at. And if you want to get this set up, that's literally the numbers you need. That's the wheel size, that's the tire size, that's the rear end. Oh, for the rear end, I did 3 inches off each side, so 6 inches total on my rear end, shortened it 3 inches so that I can get the look that I wanted for this setup. So yeah, you got the wheels, you got the tires, you got the offsets, and you got the brand of where I get my custom rear end for. There are some people that will take their factory rear end and get it shortened. You can actually do that if you want to save some money. You can get your factory rear end shortened and then get some custom axles to match it. That's the, of course, the cheaper way to go about it. I'm pretty sure substantially you'll save a lot of money. But, while you're in there, if you're going to swap out the rear end, you might as well put one in there and you ain't got to ever take it out again. So that's what I did. I built one that was pretty much bulletproof so that I ain't got to go back in here and buy another one or fix something that's broke. I should be pretty safe with the power level that I'm at now and in the future when I add more power. So that's really it, guys, man. I just wanted to give you guys the statistics and the numbers of my wheel and tire setup. I get so many questions about it. There's a lot of websites, tire size calculators and stuff like that, wheel size calculators online where you can actually kind of calculate some stuff yourself if you got the time. But I'm giving you the recipe. I like to give you all the game, all the free game. So I did all the research and it worked out for me, man. So I definitely appreciate all the comments. The wheels are going crazy on the internet right now. Especially with the Forgiatos. I got the floating caps. And it was a great choice of wheel designs. I know everybody's like, when they think of Forgiato, they think like a very gaudy looking wheel or just a lot going on. But Forgiato does sell some simple, plain designs, sporty designs for sports cars. Everything isn't for an old school or for a donk or, something like that. They actually sell a wide range of different type of wheels. I thought about, doing a color match on the wheels and, that's all cool and dandy, but I really like to go with stuff that's pretty much, safe and clean, something that's timeless. If I would have did some color match, I would have been tired after a year, and I ain't got time to be trying to like take them apart and get them resealed or trying to buy new wheels and trying to sell some wheels that are a different color. So that's pretty difficult. So went with something safe, and I think I pretty much hit it on the mark. But like I said, I appreciate everything, guys. If you have any questions, any concerns, like, subscribe, comment, subscribe to like all my socials, whatever. And let me know if you have any questions. I try to help where I can, you know, when I have time. But I also try to put everything in my videos so you don't have to always hit me up in my DM or write on my post. Because if you just follow me, I probably got all the answers right there in the video somewhere. So stay tuned. I got some more stuff coming. Of course, it's been cold outside lately, so no car meets and all that. Definitely going to be active in 2025. So you should see me at some major shows and events this year. And I'm looking for a new drag pack, so you definitely should see me at the track. And I'll be getting some new times this year. Definitely going to start getting some time slips. Hopefully, you know, I can definitely get that low 10, that high 9 time that I'm looking for, especially when I do the new motor and the new blower. But man, I appreciate your time. This your boy No Chill Chad. Check it out, man. Let me know what you guys want to see on some more videos, some more content. You know, is it the car shows, the car meets, some reactions, some drive-bys, some flybys? Let me know what I need to do, guys. And, you know, if I'm available, I don't mind doing it. So y'all take it easy. And, I mean, I'll see you guys at the next event, man. Peace out.